Greetings fellow guitar travellers, it's Rowan J Parker here once again with another episode of the Widdler, bringing you the best and easy to play but awesome sounding rock guitar licks. On this week's Widdler we've got a fairly simple, cool sounding little blues idea which I'm sure you'll enjoy. Before we get into the lick, I'd like to encourage you to head on over to my website, which is www.rowanjparker.com, and there's a whole ton of guitar stuff on that site, most of which is free. There's backing tracks you can download, there's a whole ton of lessons, and there's also a shop where you can buy things if you like. I should say that also you can subscribe to my website, and if you do, I will send you a whole bunch of free stuff. So there'll be like free lessons which I'll release most every week, and these will be exclusive to people who subscribe to the website. I won't be, putting that up on YouTube or anywhere else. Subscriber only content. So do yourself a favour, get on the website, put in your email address and hit that subscribe button, and lay back and let all the guitar goodness come your way. Great, okay, so let's get straight into it. This week's episode of The Widdler. Let's whittle. This is fundamentally pretty easy to play, so I'll just go ahead and show you the notes and then we'll talk about the mechanics of the right hand and also what the left hand is doing. So here are the bare notes, fairly straightforward. It's these ones. Let's have a listen. Simple as that, really straight up and down, a little blues scale fragment. So we've got D14, then G12, 14, 15, and then B12, then back to G, 15, 14, 12. It's got that. Very easy. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes long. So we can play it like a 16th note thing. So it'll be 3E and a 4E and a. Alrighty. So let's talk about exactly what's happening. Picking the first note and then the second note, and then it's two hammer-ons, so hammer, hammer with the third and fourth fingers, and then I pick the note on the B string, and then pick the note on the G string, and it's two pull-offs. Now this is a little lick pattern that I've been doing for a long time. I can't remember exactly who I stole it from, may have been Paul Gilbert or someone like that, but it's basically the idea is pick, pick, hammer, hammer, then pick, pick, pull, pull, pick, pick, hammer, hammer, pick, pick, pull, pull, pick, pick, hammer, hammer. And the slightly unusual thing is how I'm picking this. Starting with a downstroke, so down on the D, up on the G, two hammer-ons, and then I start again with an upstroke rather than a down, alright? So pick up on the B, and then down on the G, and two pull-offs. So it's down, up, hammer, hammer, up, down, pull, pull, down, up, hammer, hammer, up, down, pull, pull. I think the reason that I want to do it this way is because I want to avoid what's called an inside cross, where the plectrum is sort of inside the string. So I go down up, which for me, this motion here, this is an outside cross, with the plectrum going from the D string with a downstroke to the G string with an upstroke. So that works fine for me, but when I do the the descending part, again I want to avoid this inside cross. So that's the reason I start with up, which maybe feels a little bit odd, because the tendency is to want to start a new thing with down. That's what most players want to do, but you want to start this with an up. At least that's what works for me. So once more, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. So that's the way I do that. So once you get it going, you can get it to a fair old tempo. So it's pretty effective, And it's not that hard to do once you get the the idea of the picking together. I think when it's quick, it doesn't sound quite like a really quick semiquaver. It sounds like more like So it doesn't sound quite as even as it might One of the great things about this idea is that whenever you have one note on a lower string, you can have 3 notes on your middle string, and then 1 note in the string above, the adjacent string above, you can play this idea. So you can adapt that into all sorts of things. So here's another very quick idea using the same sort of thing. A little more challenging to play because we've got a wider span, but it's the same lick. Let's have a listen. So just as a bonus, I'll go ahead and show you this lick as well. So we've got G15, then B12, 15, 17, and then high E 12, then back to the B, 17, 15, 12. And the digitation is third finger, finger 3, finger 1, finger 3, finger 4, finger 1, finger 4, finger 3, finger 1. So here we've got this doubled note, B and high E. Well, it just adds to the coolness of the lick, really. Finishes on that B flat, which is the flat 5 of the blues scale, so it's particularly nasty. Yeah. Pretty cool. So, you see, that's just one more example of the application of this idea, and there's a ton of things you can do. So, what I suggest you do is just learn the basic lick, and just play it to all sorts of things, you know, play it to tons of different riffs. And you come up with a whole bunch of ideas which are very cool indeed. Alrighty, well that wraps up the teaching of this simple little lick, so let's let you hear it one more time. Here we go. Okay, well that wraps up for another episode of the Widdler. We hope you enjoyed that simple little lick and you managed to get it together. Okay, if you'd like to contact me otherwise, apart from visiting the website, you can find me on Twitter at RowanJParker. I'm also on SoundCloud, which is Rowan-Parker. I'm on Facebook, of course. I have a Facebook page, Rowan J Parker, which you can like if you like. On YouTube, of course, because you're watching the channel, we hope. YouTube channel is Rowan J Parker. So, plenty of ways to get in touch with me and to get more of this cool guitar stuff. And don't forget to subscribe to the website and you get tons of free guitar stuff. Alright, been a blast. I'll check you out next time for another episode of The Widdler. And keep rocking.